Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Kitija and I own a small jewelry business, and in this channel I show you how I make the jewelry I either sell or I don't sell. For example, if you send me in any sort of like request or an idea, I will try and make it, and then I get all the supplies and I link them all in the description, because when I started beading, making jewelry, I spend a lot of money on things that I actually don't need, and that's why I wanted to do this video as well. So as you can see from the title, 5 most important things for me that I use to make my jewelry. Yeah, I just wanted to go through every single thing and just show you what I use, why I use it, how it has helped me, and share the things that I use, just in case you want to start making jewelry, you don't spend money on things that you don't need. Let's just say that. That's why I decided to do this video. So it's going to be 5 most important things. There's a lot of other things, but obviously these ones are literally, like, even when I record my video, I wouldn't be able to record my video if I don't have these things, if that makes sense. As you can see, there's like corners of bits that you can see. So the first most important thing that I wish I got sooner is this mat. Again, all the things that I'm showing you don't have to actually get exactly the same ones or anything. You can do kind of like, I have seen some people like have like a fleece, I don't even know if it's a fleece, like a fleece fabric where they do their beading. You just need something that would hold the beads if you drop them. So for example, I will show you. I got some beads here, right? So if I drop them, this is what happens, right? If I drop them, let me show you that here in a corner. Don't want them to start flying around. This is what happens. You can see the difference, right? So that's why I have a mat. And trust me, I have dropped my beads a lot of times, and I have been on the floor collecting them because they're not expensive, but like, I mean, I just don't want to hoover them up and then just bin them, you know? So yeah, that's why I use the mat, because it saves me time and saves my beads, and obviously saves me my money as well. So yeah, that's the first thing. I wish I had it before. I literally was beading, and then after half a year I was just like, I need something to help me work better, and this is it. It also has like a ruler here that you can measure. It's in centimeters and then in inches as well, and then you have like a little, don't mind it's a bit dirty because I don't just bead on it. I sometimes just leave it on my table, and then that's probably a pen or something. And then you can measure your beads here as well. I have seen a lot of different ones actually on Amazon and on other like people on Instagram and everything. So I will link this exact one in the description box, but you don't need to get the exact one. I'm just showing you what I have and what is the purpose of it. The next thing, most important thing, I say most important thing, all these 5 things, literally I can't work for them. So is these little trays. I got them from AliExpress, I believe. I had like 10 of them. They're just like little trays where I put the beads, as you can see, like this, because I don't mix my beads. When I work, I put each color in separate trays. I don't mix them because it's just a pain to sort them out. So I got these ones. They were quite cheap, to be honest. I mean, I forgot to mention the mat was about £10, I think, if I remember right. These ones were quite cheap, and I think they were called like something like nail diamond trays or something like that, because I seen in the pictures, they were not for beads, but they were like, you know, nails, when people do nails and they put like diamonds on or something. That's their purpose, but I use it for beads. And again, I have seen a lot of different ways how people, I have seen like triangle ones and different sizes and everything. Well, that's the second thing. Then I have a fishing line. If you have watched other of my videos before, I literally use this fishing line all the time. Unless I work with the wire, then I use wire. But if I work with the fishing line, I use this side, this specific one. I have had it since we are in August now, and I have had it since December, and I have literally made hundreds of bracelets and necklaces and everything, and I still have a lot of it. This is very, very important to me. And the size is 0.32 millimeter. This size is the best one that I have found that works for me. It makes my bracelets look nice. It makes the daisies look nice. It's easy to work with. I have a thicker one. I don't like it. It's too thick. It doesn't work with my beads. So this is the one that I use. And yeah, it's not stretchy or anything. I don't work with the stretchy cord. Would you say cord? No, I say thread. Well, it's fishing line, so I don't work with the stretchy one because it doesn't work for me. So this is the one that I use. Then I got 3 things. Then another thing, I have this sort of like folder, and that's where I have my pliers in. My set of pliers, and I added some scissors as well. Sorry, it's a bit dusty. I should have probably cleaned it. Anyways, yeah, I got a set of pliers. I think the whole folder was about £20, and you got different pliers in here. The brand, I don't work, by the way, disclaimer, I don't work with any of the brands. It's just what I have found myself to work for me the best. A disclaimer. So this one is like PTL Prestige Tools. I honestly don't know if it's a good one or not. I have seen some pliers for hundreds of pounds. I'm not that rich. I can't afford buying. Well, I'm not saying rich, but like I don't think you need to be rich to buy pliers. But if I can get some for £20, I'm gonna get the ones for £20. So yeah, I have like these ones in there. These. Then I have something like that. I don't know the names or anything for them as well, so don't come at me. This one is to straighten the wire. That's at least what I use it for. Here's some ends to change. Then I have round nose pliers. These are the only ones that I know the name. Oh no, these ones are cutters, so I do know some names. So round nose pliers, that's just to make a loop, and then here is to cut the wire. And then I think this one is just, I think, to pick up something, but I haven't used it. So yeah, that's my set of pliers. Got them from Amazon as well. Reasonable price, easy to work with. And I like the folder as well. Like before, I brought some from Amazon as well. They were really cheap, and they got all rusty, and I didn't have anywhere to put them, and it's just, I didn't like it. So set of pliers, you're gonna need some. I'm not saying you need all of them, but you're gonna need some if you want to like do the closures and stuff, or work with the wire as well. So that's that. And then I said 5 things, I actually have 6 things. Yeah, anyways. Then I have a bead storage. I spend a lot of money, again, on finding the best trays for me to store my beads. Yes, I do have quite a bit of beads, but I work a lot with beads, that's why I have a lot of them. The thing about this tray is you have like different parts of it, so I can just take this out. I have 4 beads and stuff. And the second thing is, when I open this up, that's the only color I get. And what else I can do, I just take it and I just put it in my little tray, and then I just put them back. So how this has helped me is, I can't explain how much, because I had these trays, I still have them, I still use them because I brought them, so I need to use them. So this tray seems to be all good and great, but the thing is, first of all, if you have really tiny beads, if you drop it, it can sort of like mix with other ones. And these parts, like here for example, I don't have anything in here, so I'll do it. They come out. That means if it moves a little bit, a tiny bit, and if you have like a tiny bead like this one, it's literally the tiniest bead, and it moves a tiny bit, it's just gonna mix. Look, I didn't even take it out, but it all like moved. But in this one, nothing moves. Like I can shake it, do whatever I want, nothing happens, right? So I guess what I'm saying, the fifth thing is bead storage. Okay, so the last thing is good beads. I have had multiple people message me saying, oh, my beads, they don't look right, they're not the same size, what should I do and everything. If you look at Miyuki beads, and I'm not telling you to buy Miyuki beads because I know they are a bit pricier than other beads. I think Toho beads and Preciosa or something beads are quite alright as well when it comes to the size. But the thing is, they are very consistent in their size, and that's what I want. Like if I, for example, look at these beads, I will put them on a fishing line just so, if you have worked with Miyuki beads before, you will know what I mean. I'm just putting, I don't know, a couple beads. So if you look at this, look how consistent in size they are, right? That's what you want. Well, it depends on what you make, right? If you want to make, where's my bracelet? This sort of thing, you're gonna need consistent beads, consistent in size. But if you got beads like the ones that I brought, don't judge me, I didn't know. Like this. There are different sizes. I will show you what the daisy is gonna look like. Let's take, I don't know, let's make one. Let's take these white ones, for example. They are seed beads as well, at least that's what they were called. And I will try and make a daisy and I will show you. And I was so upset when I came back from a shop. I was like, oh my god, finally I can make my daisies and try and like everything. And I started making them and they just came out so ugly. And I was like, why is this happening? Like, what's wrong? I don't understand and all that. And then I realized the beads are bad. The beads don't work. Now, let me show you. Just yeah, so this is still okay, like you can still work with it, but you can't compare these two, right? Like it still looks all right, but it's not what I wanted. It's not what I would, not proud, that's all awful words to say, but I wouldn't want to sell. Like I want it to be spot on. So this is what I mean by having good quality beads. Just make sure, because I actually did have somebody message me and she was like, oh, can you have a look at these beads? and let me know what you think. So I went to the shop and I looked at the pictures, and I can see, like when I zoomed in, I can see that they are not the same size, and it says like whatever brand the beads were, I don't even know, like 2mm beads. But when you look at it, it's just different sizes. Like in this one, it's just so like not consistent. Let me put them on the fishing line again. Well, not again, but like I did with the Miyuki beads that I have. Look. And then I will put some Miyuki beads on the side. Different colors. So this is the difference. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, you know what I mean? But like, you can see the difference, right? The 6 and the extra item, extra thing that I wish I knew before I started beading, and I wish I looked into more and thought about, were good quality beads. There were probably maybe somewhere even better quality beads than Miyuki beads, but I have been working with Miyuki beads. Also, I worked with those Pericosa, I don't know the name. Beads, they are fine too. They are quite consistent in their size. They are a bit more rounded, but they are nice to work with too. I think they might be a little bit cheaper, but I just work with Miyuki beads, and I do like have here like some natural stone beads, different ones, but it's just what I found the best for myself. So that's it really. Like, if you want a part 2 of other items that I use in my studio, I mean in my flat, don't have a studio, other things that I use for my business, let me know. If you enjoy these sort of like, not me making the jewelry, but like other information that I have, let me know, because I can tell you about opening Etsy shop. I can tell you how I work on my TikTok or Instagram, or what I do with my Pinterest, or even YouTube. So let me know in the comment section. I'm very excited to hear from you. I feel like we're friends, like I'm just talking to friends. Come and be a friend, like this video, share it with others that you know that would enjoy it, and maybe just give some useful information. And I will see you next time. Bye.